Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Iftikhar. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the immigration level plans. Okay, it is specifically for the province of Quebec, as per their recent announcement. But towards the end of this video, I will also link it with the overall immigration level plans for the year 2022. So make sure you stick around till the end because there is going to be some speculation about it based on my opinion. Okay. So Montreal Gazette, they broke this story that on Thursday they held a National Assembly meeting for the Quebec province, and they announced that the number of immigrants that are going to be admitted in the province of Quebec. Now, let's clarify. Admission means PR. Okay, it does not denote the number of ITAs or things like that. Okay, it is the number of people who would be landing in this province and who would be getting a PER, a permanent resident status. Okay, now let's talk about the news. Okay, they basically had a larger quota in 2018. Okay, that was about 50,000, but in 2019, before the pandemic started, before anybody knew about there is going to be a pandemic, they decided to drop down their immigration level plans by 20%, and they announced that they are going to admit 42,000 people in the year of 2019. Okay, that's about the history of what's going on. Now let's come to the year 2020 because that is also going to play a vital role in what this news is about. So in 2020, they announced that they are going to admit 44,500 new immigrants in the province of Quebec. Okay, now we all know that if you want to, that's a side note, right? If you want to immigrate to Quebec, then you don't apply through express entry programs. I have a complete playlist on how you can apply for Quebec, but the one thing that you need to note is it is basically a French-speaking province, and they prefer people who know French, who can speak French. Okay, and if you don't know French at all, then your chances are next to none unless you have studied or worked there. Okay, so let's be honest about it, that learning French is almost mandatory for Quebec, and those of you who are learning French, then know this, that once you are some equipped with your French linguistic skills, then another pathway that you must consider is Quebec, because there are some pathways for Quebec immigration which is not related to the PNP programs, which is not related to the express entry program. There are some pathways which you may consider for yourself. Okay, so if you are learning French, then also consider Quebec along with your other choices. Okay, so 44,500 was the number decided for the year 2020. Now what happened was pandemic striked, and they were not able to achieve their number for the year 2020. Okay, and in fact, as per the Montreal Gazette, there has been a difference of 18,000 PRs. Okay, so let's come to the year 2021, where they announced that they are going to now admit 52,000. Okay, this is a big number considering what I told you about the 2018 number, which was 50,000. So this is going to be an incredible number in terms of setting a target for the province of Quebec, because in the past there has been no such target of 52,000 people in the single year. So they are going to target people between 49,500 to 52,500. Okay, this is the number that is reported by Montreal Gazette. Okay, now here comes the surprise element. Okay, I told you that in 2020 and their immigration level plans were not met because of the pandemic, of course, and there was a hit of 18,000 applicants. Now they are considering those 18,000 applicants who did not get PR as per their targets. So what they're going to do is they're going to include that 18,000 number in this year's immigration level plan target, meaning 52,000 plus 18,000, making it 70,000 PRs in a single year. And if Quebec is successful with their immigration level plans, then this might be the biggest number of applicants, biggest number of immigrants they have admitted in one single year. Okay. Now, based on this information, in my opinion, because obviously 2020 was also a bad year in terms of overall immigration level plans for the Canadian government for IRCC, they were not able to achieve those targets. So maybe IRCC can take a hint from Quebec, and they would also consider adding up those numbers in their 2022 immigration level plans. Now, we all know that in the month of October, they issue the immigration level plans for the upcoming years. They have been doing it, but because of there was a new cabinet, new elections, new minister, now they have not yet announced it. Okay, but obviously I am expecting them to announce their immigration level plans for the year 2022, 23 and 24 in coming days. Okay, now what's going to happen, in my opinion, okay, they are going to consider the number of people who did not get PR in the year 2020 because of the obvious reasons, that is pandemic. Okay, and they're going to follow the footsteps of Quebec, in my opinion, and they're going to include that number. And if they include that number to their immigration level plans, which is initially 411,000 at the lowest level and 420,000 at the highest level for the year 2022, which is already announced, which was already announced last year. Okay, and if they add people, like let's say 50,000 people, if they add it, so this target is going to be 470,000 immigrants, PRs, in one single year. So this could be a great news for Canadian immigration. Okay, so this is how I related these two things, and if you don't agree to that, obviously you are welcome to comment below, and I would try to leave the link of this Quebec immigration level plans for the year 2021, but it is only in French. Okay, so I don't know French that much, so I had to translate it to understand the scenario behind uploading this video. So that's why I had to research a lot for this video. Okay, so well, that being said, thing is, if Quebec is becoming aggressive in terms of admitting new PRs, so we should hope that IRCC will also do the same. Okay, I'm not saying that it is related to FSW draws, no. FSW draws or FSW applicants, they are only a portion of the number of PRs that people are going to get. It also includes now TR to PR pathways. It also includes refugees, now Afghan refugees. It also includes parents and grandparents sponsorship. So all these programs compile up to the 401,000 PRs target of the year 2021 and 420,000 target of for the year 2022, which is going to be the highest on the higher side. Okay, so with this news, I'm hoping great things from the IRCC announcement that is expected after they conduct their meetings and after they issue their mandate letters, etc. Okay, so with these words, this is Iftikhar, and I'm wishing you guys all the best.